Hey there, welcome to another episode of Nutrition Talks with Jackie. For a couple of months, we've been talking about the importance of protein. The last thing we covered was protein's role in weight loss, and for the next 3 weeks, we're going to look at the role of protein in gaining muscle. Now, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian. I'm an Herbalife health coach, and the majority of the information that I'll be sharing with you comes from a sports nutrition course that I took a couple of years ago, and what I've learned from sports nutrition doctors who work with professional athletes such as triathlete Heather Jackson, Memphis Grizzly Zaire Williams, and the entire LA Galaxy soccer team. In fact, I had a chance to attend an event and ask questions, like one-to-one questions of one of the doctors and get my soccer ball signed by members of the LA Galaxy team. That was an awesome opportunity. I think I was more excited about talking to Dr. Dana than anything else, but that's beside the point. Anyway, this week we're going to review the makeup of protein and what sources of protein are the most useful. And the following week we're going to look at the amount of protein that's needed in order to gain muscle and when that protein should be consumed. And finally, we're going to look specifically at branched chain amino acids, BCAAs, and protein supplements. So, to talk about protein for muscle building, we need to first take a minute to review the basics of protein metabolism. When we eat any source of protein, it's broken down into smaller segments called peptides. And finally, it's disassembled into the smaller points, the teeny tiniest points, the amino acids. They are the building blocks of protein. Our bodies are constantly breaking apart protein and reassembling the parts into peptides. Peptides are several amino acids joined together to form a specific type of protein, depending on what our body needs. Is it for cell membrane repair? Is it for fast twitch or slow twitch muscle? Is it for a particular organ? Anyway, the type of amino acids and the way in which they are arranged determines the type of protein and its use. We need to make sure we have all the amino acids, those building blocks, ready to go for whatever our need. There are 3 categories of those building blocks called amino acids. Non-essential, which our bodies make itself. Conditionally essential, which means sometimes the body needs more of a particular amino acid at a particular time, such as during or after strength training, than your body can actually make. And then there are 9 essential amino acids, meaning these are the building blocks you can only get from the food that you eat. The most essential amino acids when it comes to building muscle, both the muscle itself and the signal for growing muscle, are isoleucine, leucine, and valine. And we're going to talk a lot more about those when we focus on branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. Animal sources for protein, including milk, and plant proteins such as soy work equally well for building muscle. Is that surprising to you? Google vegan bodybuilders and take a look for yourself at the anecdotal evidence. I have personal anecdote. My daughter Becky, she's a 5'2", almost 40-year-old vegan personal trainer who can deadlift over 300 pounds. Ha! So peer-reviewed studies do show a slight preference for cow's milk after a workout because it's more easily metabolized for muscle recovery. But if we're talking about actual building of muscle for your basic person working out for personal fitness or anyone else, there's really no significant difference in whether your protein comes from a plant or an animal or from cow's or goat's milk. Just make sure you're consuming complete proteins in order to get all 9 of those essential amino acids. Okay, our time is up for today. Next week, we're going to look at how much protein you need for building muscle and what the optimum time is to consume that protein. In the meantime, take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live, and let's stay fit for life